So the next question we're going to attack is, if network marketing was so great, why do so many people fail at it? And that's a great question. That is a very, very good question. It's another question that people actually run away from too if they're brand new. So I'm going to start off answering it by saying this. Network marketing is done by people that know nothing about marketing. I think Mike Diller coined that quote. And it's a very smart thing. It's a very true thing. What that means is it's done by people that know nothing about real marketing. It's basically done primarily because it's easily duplicatable. It's easy to tell somebody to talk to other people, but not teach them things that will otherwise help. Ironically, a lot of the things that are not duplicatable are usually the things that usually work. The better they work, for some reason, the more unduplicatable they are, people are afraid to test out whether it is. So the point is, lack of knowledge. Once again, it's done. Network marketing is done by the people that know nothing about marketing. It takes people that don't really, I'm not going to say they're not business minded, but people that don't really, understand this, and it hypes them up, doesn't tell them about the learning curve. It's not often truthful because a lot of people don't know what they're talking about, and that's very true. Another reason is lack of good business systems for marketing and developing people. They talk about all the training that there is, and I'm not going to lie and say that a lot of the training that helped me, so to speak, but at the same time, I've seen more bad training, honestly, than I've seen good training. Critical thinking is not something that's often very well appreciated in most networking marketing teams. They don't like for you to think outside the box. They want you to do what they say and keep doing it until nobody's willing to talk to you again, or it works. And 9 times out of 10, nobody's usually willing to talk to you again before it works. And, that didn't work for me. I'm sure that doesn't work for you. If the system worked, if it basically gave you a series of tactics like one of my videos actually does, I actually think that alone will create a lot more success. The next thing is, there's a lot of misinfo about the concept of network marketing. As I said in the first video, network marketing is a tactic. It's not like an industry. It's a tactic. Everybody uses it. Every company uses it from one way or the other. And because of the overhype, because of the misinformation, because, people want to say because somebody got sued here, got screwed there, or companies, got created and failed, like any business, by the way, all of a sudden the whole industry has to be a scam, it has to be some trick. I don't know how it lasted, how it's been around for, we're going on since 1949 now, so we're going on almost 63 years. It still has to be a scam, and everybody hasn't figured it out yet, for some reason. And the last thing, and this is just a small list of many reasons, but these are the biggest ones I got, was the lack of buy-in from people that join up. A lot of times, if you beg somebody enough, you'll eventually get some people to give in to that person. But those are not good people, because these are people that just waste your time, and beyond, they waste their time, and more importantly, they're wasting your time. So that lack of buy-in leads to a lot of basically self-doubt, because people may be new and they may get that new honeymoon period, but after that they're very vulnerable. They need results. If they don't have that, then all of the little negative things they're very susceptible to. So those are some of the main reasons why people fail. And going to the next question is, what if I run out of people I know? How do I talk to people, so that I don't, how to talk to people I don't know about some opportunity without being weird? And, it is weird to walk up to somebody and talk to them about a business. It's weird and it's stupid. I've made a video, I'm in the process of creating a video called Top Knucklehead Things Not to Do When You're Brand New in the Business, or at all if you're in the business. And in this video, I talk about a lot of things not to do. But as far as this slide, what do you do? How do you do it? Well, it's very easy actually. You just meet people. You meet people without an agenda. This is, yes, now you're literally monetizing you meeting people. You talk to people, And don't say, yeah, you may be thinking behind your head, this person may be good for my business, or this may be a good person. And yeah, that may be why you initially talk to that person. It is no different than I'm a warm-blooded guy and I want to talk to a female because she may be attractive to me. Get it? Attractive, But I don't say, usually, hey, I like you. Now, let's go out together. No, I may have a conversation with her. I may, ask her some questions. I may, talk to her, see what she's about. And to be honest with you, what's helped me is I'm in that moment. Right now, having that conversation is all I want from her. And if it leads to something better, then so be it. If my improvisational skills or my game, so to speak, allows me to progress, and I may say something stupid, and I often do. You can't bat 1,000. Even Barry Bonds, and he had to do some stuff allegedly, and he didn't bat 1,000, even though he broke the record. But you have to, come at this with it kind of an acceptance, confidence. And in business, it's not so much, it's nowhere near that hard. Now, you're just talking to people for a different reason. And if you all have common interests and it leads to that, then it leads to that. But don't go in there saying that somebody has to join up with me for me to basically frame that as a successful conversation. No, you just meet people, you make friends, and that will pay dividends, sometimes immediately, sometimes in time. But you have to be willing to get out there and meet people. I am naturally introverted. So this was very difficult for me. I'm talking years difficult, counseling that I should have had difficult. But once I understood and once it was framed the right way for me, it was almost silly as in how easy it actually was. And here's my favorite one. It takes money to make money. First of all, this is not true. And anybody that says this doesn't know what they're talking about when it comes to making money. You don't hear people with money say this. Let me tell you that. I'm not trying to talk about nobody. Or if that offends you, I'm sorry, but it's true. You're going to get an education today. It does not take money to make money. It takes value to make money. Value is energy. If we were paying attention in science class, folks, energy is never created or destroyed. It is transferred from one entity to the next. Value is basically energy of what we call trade. Paper money is just a universal currency. It's universal in that trade. That's why, but even money's value goes up and goes down. As if you've seen the news, you know. Trade and value manifests itself in many things, many entities, if you will. Stocks, which is basically the value of a company. Bonds, which is basically a value of an investment. A lot of times governments. Assets, which can be equipment. Patents, which is basically, knowledge valued. Licenses, which is basically knowledge or software basically moved in a certain way for other people to use. For instance, music can be licensed out. Microsoft licenses out their software. Knowledge as well as skills, which is valued, even art, but which is valuable to certain people as well as skills is valuable to the people that need them. We go back to the other video about consultative marketing and attraction marketing. A good mechanic and an inexpensive mechanic that knows what he's doing is very valuable to a person who needs their car fixed. Especially if they need their car fixed right now. And it's not just some maintenance thing.